Do you want to tween like this but you don't know how? Well, I'm here to help. First of all, open your iLight Motion app and press Create New Project. Then name your project whatever you like and use the ratio that you want. I usually use 4 to 5 when I'm on my tablet, but you can use 9 to 16 for a YouTube ratio. You can also change the background, but then after that, press Create Project. After you've done that, you're going to want to press the plus button at the bottom and press Media and add all of your images that you want to add. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to move the layers to the front or the back. So for example, we have the back hair over here, and if you want to drag that, there are 3 lines like in front of it, I guess, and you can like drag it like up or down wherever you want to, and you can move the layers like that. Okay, now it's time to name our layers. You don't have to do this, of course, but if you do it, it's really easier to tween because then you can tell which body part is which. So you want to press on the body part that you want to name, and at the top you can see that there's like a section where you can name your layer, and you can like name it what you want, and then basically you name your layer. Just repeat the process for each layer. Okay, after you do that, it's time to add our pivot points. You basically just press on the layer you want to add a pivot point, and you press move and transform, and you can see over here that these are these arrows, and you want to press on it, and then when you press on it, you're going to want to swipe at the really bottom where it says swipe here to move pivot point, and it's going to be like a circle, and you're going to want to like add the circle for where you think the body part connects the body, I guess. I'm sorry, I don't really know how to explain this part. Then after that, press on a layer, and you're going to see 2 squares at the top, and you're going to want to press that and press try it first. So then basically, for example, right now we're on the back hair layer, and we're going to connect the back hair to the head, so you're going to want to press the head and just do that for each layer. And I'm sorry, I really don't know how to explain this part, so just try to do what I'm doing, I guess. Basically what this does is it connects all the body parts together. Of course you don't have to do this, but it's better to do it. And so you see that when you spin it, then everything's connected except the bangs, because the bangs just won't connect. Okay, so before we basically like tween, if you want to like stretch out your layer to make it longer, you press like the arrows that you can see that I'm doing, and you can just like stretch it to how far you want. It depends on how like long you want the video to be. So yeah. Okay, so now you can see that the layers are like much longer. So now we're gonna actually tween. Press on your layer and press move and transform, and you can see a diamond over here that I'm pointing to, and you can go ahead and press that, and you're gonna want to add one to the really front of your layer and to the really back as well. Once you do that, to the really last keyframe, you're gonna want to swipe like the layer, like where you can see swipe here to move layer. You're gonna want to swipe it a little bit down than it is, and then you're gonna want to go to the really start of the layer, and you're gonna want to press these graphs that I'm pointing to, and yeah. Okay, so basically this is where you add your graphs that many YouTubers talk about, and you can like just copy the graphs I'm doing over here. And so basically the top yellow thing, like at the top that I'm moving, it makes like the graph more sharper, like you can see over here. And if you press like if you like swipe the yellow dot that's on like the bottom, then that makes like the graphs faster. And then after that, you just want to copy the graph and do the same to all of the other layers. And for some of the other layers, you're going to want to make like the graph a little bit faster. And I'm sorry, the graphs that I use are not really that good, so if you want to use graphs from other YouTubers, this is basically how you do it. So yeah. Okay, so after that, I'm gonna show you how to make like a graph that kind of rotates it, I guess. So you want to do the same thing as you did before, but instead of pressing the arrows and adding keyframes, you're gonna want to press like the rotate button, and do the same exact thing and add the same graphs as well. But just like at the end, you're gonna want to rotate it instead of like moving it downwards, if you kind of get me. So yeah. Okay, so this is how it looks like with the rotation thing on. So of course you don't have to do this, but like it just makes it look better. And then you're gonna want to press add effect, and you can like go ahead and experiment, find like the effects that you like. Like over here I'm finding like this effect that says inner glow, and if you want to like copy it and add it to the other effects, or I mean the other layers, you can. But yeah, you can just like add any effect you want if you think that it makes your drawing better, or I mean like your tweening. Okay, so I don't really like how it looks, so I'm just gonna undo that. So yeah. And now we're gonna do a new effect. You can just like experiment and just do any effect you want, to be honest. Okay, so now I'm trying the effect scale assist, and if you want to like use this effect, you add a keyframe, and then you basically like you can see like the scale, and you like just gonna like move it and just add your effect. I'm like not good at explaining, guys, so just don't mind. Just copy and paste the effect to like all the other layers as well. So you can see that there's a lot of effects and you can like use any that you like. There's also like a lot of like hacks for effects that YouTubers post, which you can just search up and use as well. Okay, so to export, you wanna press this like button over here that I'm pointing to, and you just if you wanna export it, you just have to watch 3 ads, and yeah, then you just export it. I hope that this video helped you guys, and comment down below if you guys want to see more tutorials and like better tutorials with better graphs, because I can definitely do that. But please make sure to like and subscribe because this did take a while. Bye.